everyone, welcome back to my channel. So here is another beautiful room decor idea. Let's get started, but before that, if you still didn't subscribe to my channel, please do it for the new latest videos. Started to draw the doll on a piece of cardboard, but if you cannot, you can simply take it from a newspaper, from a magazine, or even from a printer and place it on the cardboard and cut it accordingly. Thank you so much for the response for my previous doll I did it. It's really great to read all of the comments you guys did it, and I'm gonna make few more dolls like this in upcoming videos, so stay tuned and keep watching. I will cut it. Now I will use the foil to make her dress, and remember that you need to focus and you need to use thick pieces of foil on the front part, I mean on her figure, on her back, and on her legs part, instead of showing the backward of the dress, because it's just a fabric. We have to make her body prominent, so you need to use more foil in front part instead of using on the back side. Back means on the other sides of dress, which is going upward. So I will keep adding more foil where I will see it needs to get more shape. Here you can see I'm trying to get the exact shape of her body, so I will keep adding. So this is how you need to do. You need to check by yourself where you need to get the exact shape of her body. I have made two dolls of the exact size, and I have covered them with the foil as well. Now I will stick them like this, and then on the back side of the cardboard as well, I will stick the foil in the exact shape I did it for the first ones. This is just to make it thick and easy to stand. So this is the reason I am making them stick together. Now here on the back side as well, you need to put the foil, and then again I will keep using the foil where it needs to get the shape of her body. And of course I will cover the front and the top parts, which you can see the cardboard. I will cover it as well with the foil. Okay, this is, I have applied already the cardboard piece in the straight shape. This is going to be the standing part for her. In this part it will be easy for the doll to stand, so I will apply the other cardboard on the other side as well, and you will see how it will stand now. Then I will cut the rough edges as well according to her dress shape. And you see this part which is empty, you have to fill it as well with the foil. Stick them together properly. And now it's time to make her head and neck. So now I will make the neck, and this video is quite long because almost each and every part was important to show. Here you need to stick the neck, then on top of this keep holding the head until it sticks properly because of hot glue. And now I will make her arms. First of all, I will stick the first arm because the second one I will finish it after. And I didn't make her fingers at this point because actually it was quite hard for me to get the exact shape for the fingers in a very tiny shape. So at the end of the video I did some fingers with the clay. I'm not good actually to get the very tiny details for these type of stuff, but I'm trying my best. But if any one of you is perfect, that will be nice also to do it in a perfect way. So now I will stick this part like she's holding her dress from this side. This piece also we will cover it with the foil. I have prepared the second arm as well, but first of all I will cover her neck and head, I mean the top part almost until her waist, with the paper tape so they stay sticky on the same place, they don't move while sticking the second arm. That's why I didn't made it before. So now I will cover her head, neck and waist with the paper tape, then I will stick the second arm. And this is here I'm checking where will be the exact shape for her second arm. So while she's using the second arm and head on her forehead, it's like in a dancing position or in a posing maybe. Okay, from this part I didn't like it as it was quite straight and going to backward, so I took another piece of foil and I'm putting it in front way like this way, so like her dress is a little bit coming on the front side as well. After sticking these rolled foil papers, I will cover them as well with more foil so they don't look like separate feet or something. And then I will take the foil and I cover these spaces between both foil. And now I took another piece of foil which I want to use for our hair bun. Okay, here I'm using ceramic powder with just water, but it was really difficult for me to do this, but you have to add the glue in this mixture. Without glue, only the cement or even the ceramic powder will start to remove, which I was facing the problem. So it's better to use black cement instead, or if you want to use this ceramic powder or white cement, you have to add the glue inside the mixture to make it more secure and strong. So I will cover her part of dress and body with this, and then on the bottom here on this part only I will stick some tissues as well to make the texture for the dress, but the rest of the foil piece I will leave it to be as a foil instead of covering it with the tissues. to give it an embossing style of dress or handwork, something like this. I don't know how to explain it, but you will see it. Here I am using a marker to just to define until where I need to keep the foil and until where I have to apply the tissues with this mixture I made. And don't forget to add the glue in this mixture, as I said before. So here only on this part you need to add more tissues and leave the rest of the part as foil. Okay, now I will use the clay to cover her top part only, like her head, arms and waist, those things with this clay to give them the smooth body shape instead of having some texture on it. So I will keep using the water as well to make them smooth, to looks like her waist instead of having some texture on it because of tissues. This is how I covered it, and now I will use for her body black and golden acrylic paints to mix them together to make it bronze shade, but I got it little bit darker black, so I started to use more golden in it to get the bronze shape, shiny bronze shade actually. So some people were saying this is not nice to add all of black or golden in them, but if you want you can use the exact shape, I mean colors of the human body, but I want them to look like this. Here you can see I started to add more golden in it to give it the golden and bronze shade. For her dress, I'm mixing a little bit light brown and black color together to get a dark brown shade actually for her dress. And where I have applied this tissues, you have to cover all of this part with this dark brown shade. And now for the foil area, you have to cover it only with black. While it's wet, this black, you have to wipe it off with the tissues or fabric just to give them some shine from the foil as well, and to having some black shade inside as well, like this. While it's wet, you have to do this. Or you can use the colors of your choice. You want to give her dress whatever colors you like, you can do that also. And here's some golden shade I'm giving to her dress as well, just little bit shade. Here I have bronze color glitter and some my homemade glue paste, which I made it in hurry actually for this project again. And I will apply it on her dress. Then I will sprinkle some glitter on top of this, just to give her dress some glamorous shine or some beautiful looks actually. And now here I'm using silver color glitter as well, which I will sprinkle on top of the brown as well, I mean bronze as well. And I'm using some foil again. I will roll it to make some designing on her dress, to define her dress actually. You can use laces or whatever, because I don't have at this time any of these stuff, so I'm using foil for everything. Now on this point I will draw her blouse. I'm giving just a little bit shade for myself to know where I have to apply. For the blouse as well, you can use any of your favorite choice, favorite fabric, favorite color, but I don't have any of these things right now, so I'm using the paper tape to give it a texture of a fabric actually. So I will cover where I draw all of this part to make her blouse. And now with the hot glue I will make some beads on top of this paper tape. I'm using some silver spray paint actually to make her blouse. And I will give some shade of silver spray paint on her this part as well. Here are some golden stars, some beads which I will add on her dress to make it more glamorous, more shiny. Here I was trying to make her fingers, which I didn't like it much actually because I couldn't get the exact shape. But somehow it was working from far actually. Here I have a silver shiny paper, not foil, which I will apply on top of her blouse just to define the blouse shape actually. And here we are done. I hope you like the video. I will write down all the details, all the materials I used and the links of my other videos and for the homemade glue as well in my description box. Please check this out. Keep watching, and in upcoming videos I'm gonna make more style of dolls. So stay tuned, click on bell icon so you don't miss my any videos. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. And bye for now.